Hello everybody, welcome back to EcoQuest, the search for Cetus. And as you can see in the video, our search is pretty much over. Because, well, there he is.
Adam?
Oops. Lock the mouse back in. Yes, in the last video we finally actually met and faced Flesh Eater, who pretty much chased us around and captured Delphinius. Oh, and we cleaned up some toxic waste, no big deal. And then we found Cetus, which is our search, so the game is... we have fulfilled our requirements as stated by the title bar, and by the box title. But the game's not over, so there's clearly more to do. Like, well, let's look at him.
The mighty Cetus floats helplessly near the ocean's surface. He is terribly still.
So we found him, but he is not in good sorts. We say hello?
With a mixture of joy and fear, Adam approaches the mighty whale.
Apparently we can. If you had walked up to him, or swam up to him, he would have done the same thing.
Your Majesty, you're hurt. No wonder you've been missing. You're trapped here by that harpoon.
He just has a really weird grin with one eye. This, looking at him like this just looks weird.
Yes, child, and you are the one foretold. I fear you may be too late.
And he speaks in all caps, and even though he's not really yelling, and he does not have a portrait.
But what happened? How did you get harpooned?
It was Flesh Eater. I heard him cry out and went to help. He tricked me into the whaler's path.
So just as finally we can blame somebody else for horrible things, like Flesh Eater is an asshole and called him out, but in the end it was us who screwed things up. So again, humans are horrible. The theme continues.
Can't you get free? You can't just die. Illyria needs you.
The harpoon holds me fast. I cannot get it out of my mouth. I am so weak. I have not long.
Cetus sinks into unconsciousness and his great eye shuts. The harpoon wound has become infected, and he is near starvation from being trapped in this one spot. Cetus is getting weaker by the moment.
Well, we should probably do something. Let's maybe take it out.
The barbed head of the harpoon in Cetus's mouth prevents Adam from pulling the harpoon out. It would cause terrible damage to Cetus if the head of the harpoon were not first removed.
Now, yes, that is true, especially if it's infected. It would probably hurt quite a bit and do a lot of damage. But, I mean, people who are, like, trapped, like, remove limbs to not die. And yes, maybe they will eventually die, but like if your like arm was caught in something, there is the option of removing your hand. I mean, it's not a good option, it's a painful option, and I'm not saying I would necessarily take that option. Maybe I would just sit there and die, I don't know. But unless there's a really, really, really huge barb on the other side of this harpoon, you're a really big whale. You could probably just, give a little tug and it would hurt and you would bleed probably a lot, but you probably wouldn't die. Now, but you're at the point where you probably would, but I don't know. Can we saw it off?
Cutting the harpoon at this end would be useless, since the barbed head would still be in Cetus's mouth.
Yes, and he could spit it out. It made no sense to me when I was younger. It makes no sense to me now. I understand if it's an enormous harpoon, then that would be problems. But I don't know. Even fish get out, folks. If you're like fishing, I don't know. I don't really fish, but I think that happens. I could try and like get into his mouth, maybe, and take care of that.
The back of the whale's mouth is closed here. Adam will have to get further away from the whale if he wants to get in Cetus's mouth.
I guess we do.
The barbed head of the harpoon in Cetus...
Yeah, we tried that. Yeah, so we do have to back off. The game kind of lags with such an enormous creature on the screen.
From here, Adam can see that unconscious Cetus's jaw has grown slack. His mouth opens and closes in a regular rhythm.
Yeah, so we can try and go in. Into his mouth. And I'm waiting for precisely the right moment.
Adam decides to make a dash for Cetus's moving mouth.
Precisely the wrong moment. Oh. Okay. Well, I thought it was gonna actually miss it, but if you time it wrong, you just kind of bump off him. So yeah, that's a really small... You could have pulled that out. You could have pulled it out.
Adam doesn't need to go down the whale's throat. This is EcoQuest, not Pinocchio. He wonders briefly if the whale has any ambergris in its stomach.
It's also not, King's Quest 4? I think had a whale that you went deeper into? Well, let's try cutting this off inside of his mouth.
Adam uses the industrial saw to cut through the harpoon shaft.
I'm gonna stop complaining.
The barbed harpoon head falls to the bottom of the sea.
Good thing you didn't do that from the other side. It would have fallen onto his tongue. Sorry, I said I was gonna stop complaining, didn't I? Let's pull it out.
Adam carefully works the shaft backwards through the wound.
Look at that tiny little cut. Such a big whale in a tiny little cut. Said I wasn't gonna complain anymore.
Though the harpoon has been removed, it has left a nasty wound. The wound is infected and is preventing Cetus from recovering.
And I can buy that, but it's his fault it got that bad. And I think this might actually bring us into the next last part of the game, really. So let me save here. I think we're on 9. And let's poke the wound.
The wound is infected and needs medication.
Well, you know what? We got some medication way back.
Adam is carrying the healing potion that Demeter, the guardian of the greens, gave him. According to Demeter, this is the last dose of a miraculous potion that was made of now extinct sea plants.
No, I thought it was Demeter. Not Demeter, I don't know. But yes, we can use this healing potion to make the wound uninfected.
The healing potion won't do Cetus any good if Adam puts it there.
Well, you should be like Gabriel Knight and actually put a hotspot where the icon is.
Adam uses Demeter's precious store of medicine on the wound.
Cetus, you're awake. Are you feeling okay? Are you gonna make it?
Be calm, child. I am much better. I feel the wound already healing. You have saved me.
Now that you're better, we have to save Dolphinius. Flesh Eater took him and he's in terrible danger.
Flesh Eater, it is time to end the killing. I will call him forth. You must go rescue the dolphin.
You're even gonna call him by his name, are you? Call him the dolphin.
Meanwhile, Delphinius is reliving the nightmare of being trapped in a drift net, unable to reach the surface for air, unable to free himself. This time, however, Flesh Eater is there to add to his terror as he circles the dolphin, waiting for his victim's struggles to cease.
And having dialogue on the screen kills the sound, but yet this is my favorite track in the game. It's kind of cool because it evolves as this scene plays out. transitions well. If we actually ever get through it.
Just as Delphinius arrives at a grim acceptance of his fate, a challenge echoes from outside the lair.
Rise, cowardly one. Leave your foul lair and prepare to meet your doom. No more shall you trouble my people, for Cetus has returned.
Enraged that the great king has escaped his prison, Flesh Eater wheels from the cave.
He's got a big
Go
grin on
into
his
the
face.
lair. Save the dolphin while you can, little one, before it's too late.
I take it back, it doesn't transition very well, it just kind of goes into chaos. But yeah, this is a cool track. They're fighting. Can we help?
Don't worry about me. I can hold him off for now. Go into the lair. Save the dolphin.
I'm scared.
Adam can't desert Cetus now.
Man, you can't leave. Hi?
Go into...
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Now that Flesh Eater is distracted by the mighty whale, Adam is free to enter the beast's lair.
Hey.
I'll get you out as fast as I can. Hang in there, Dolphinius. Don't give up on me.
Adam can't break through the nylon drift net with his hands.
Oh, we know what to do. Let's just hacksaw it off.
The hacksaw is too clumsy a tool to cut the net. Delphinius would be badly hurt.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, let's be nice and use the thing we've used on the other, or actually I guess it was the same net.
Oh man, I'm glad you showed up. I'm about ready to suffocate.
I hate this nylon stuff. I'm cutting as fast as I can. Hold on, Dolphinius, just another second. I promise.
I'm out of here to grab some air, dude. Can't stop to chat. I'll see you outside.
It's got such a blue face. But not here. And now what? Clearly this isn't really helping, or really doing a lot to him.
Adam can't fight the manta with his bare hands.
But clearly we have to fight him.
Adam's done all he can to strengthen Cetus. There's nothing he can do for him now.
I need to do some looking.
Flesh Eater is crazed and vicious, enraged that Cetus has escaped his trap. He's exploiting Cetus's weakness by attacking the fresh harpoon wound.
That bastard.
There seems to be a pattern to his attack.
So watch closely.
Cetus is losing ground in the battle. Flesh Eater shrewdly concentrates his attacks on the whale's harpoon wound, and Cetus in return seems unable to land a solid blow against his quick-moving opponent. Despite his bravery, Cetus clearly could use some help.
No, I guess we have to give him some help. And despite the fact that, I said this was going to be the last video, and B, clearly there's not a whole lot left to do, besides maybe kill Flesh Eater. The credits are probably going to run long. The game's almost over. The credits are probably going to run too long, so I'm going to stop here. In the next video, we'll definitely finish this off. So thanks for watching, and I don't know, just listen to some neat music, which I guess does kind of start to get repetitive after a while, but damn it still sounds neat. But yeah, see you in the next one where we will finish this off.